Hello and welcome to United with Alvin. You can always unite with me by liking, subscribing, and commenting in the comment section below. Now let's get to the vibe. Now let's react to Manchester United versus Chelsea. Whew. Whew. United always make things difficult for themselves. We've always make things difficult for themselves. And after that, we go in and blame the system. After that, we go in and blame the coach. Just look at the Premier League table at the moment. United are 11th, 7 points, but only 3 points behind second place Arsenal. Only 3 points behind second place Arsenal. And it's looking like now Liverpool, are running away with the title at this point in time. And we've already played Arsenal, City, and Chelsea. 3 of last season top 4 teams. Just last week, what am I hearing now? Ruben Amorim is not good enough. That Ruben Amorim is taking the team backwards. In 5 matches, we've played 3 of last season top 4. This is the time for Man United to gain momentum, just like what Ruben Amorim said in the press conference. Who will be playing next week will be Brentford and Sunderland. United are able to make sure they get their 6 points before we go to the international break. And then come and face Liverpool. You never know what will happen with Liverpool. But against Chelsea, let's look at it again. Against Chelsea, the players came with a fight. The players came with a purpose. I keep saying this. Sometimes it's not just about playing a particular system. It's not just playing in a particular tactical, maneuvers. It's about the players' commitment to it. It's about players' will to play that position. It's about the players' will to fight every weekend, every match. They have to put in their all, and that's what we saw against Chelsea. We've had these opportunities in early games since the beginning of the season, but we're not able to score. Against Chelsea, we did that. Against Chelsea, we caused a red card. Against Chelsea, our early pressure led us to 2 goals. This is what United have to be mindful of. When you start the game well, you have to put the ball at the back of the net. It is here because these Premier League teams are that good. When they settle, they also begin to mount pressure. And these opponents, when they mount pressure on United, they get their goals. But when we mount pressure, we don't get their goal. We don't get our goals. It was very important for us to get the 2 quick goals, especially after the red card. If we hadn't get these 2 goals, we probably would have won the match. And it's very important for Man United to be instinctively good. And you have that killer instinct of getting goals. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Look, let me shout out to De Ligt. Come on, bro. That guy, that player. Look, he's had this criticism, but this season he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. He is the De Ligt of Ajax of old. We thought he would be a leader, a warrior, someone who would be combative spirit like Dimanovic, and he played exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. He was strong at the back, and I like the pairing with Maguire. They both show physicality because Chelsea are more of a physical team. And Ruben Amorim picking Maguire ahead of Euro, I think was a good choice. And they show physicality at the back. And in as much as we were down by red card, just like Chelsea, we showed a lot of physicality. We showed a lot of growth. We saw a lot of what? Desire to win the tackles. I don't care how we played in the second half. The most important thing is we won. It's early days in the Premier League, and accumulating points is very, very important. It's very, very important. We played well against Arsenal, we lost. We somehow played very well against City, we lost. At the end of the day, it's about results. Chelsea haven't been playing well, but they get results. At the end of the day, it's about results. It's not about playing well. It's about winning. Liverpool have not been playing exceptionally well, but they are winning. 5 out of 5. They've won it. They won against Burnley last minute. Bournemouth last minute. And last Arsenal 1-0 in Everton. You just have to win your games. And that is what United have to prime for. In as much as we can criticize the system, in as much as we can criticize the tactical analysis, we have to get the goals. We are not scoring enough. We are not scoring enough. Brian Immobile, the energy of this player, the desire of Brian Immobile to play for Manchester United is second to none. He wants to play at Manchester United. He wants to be at Manchester United. This is why he signed for Manchester United. These are the sorts of players we have to go in for. Players who are willing to run for the team. Players who are not just running, but they're exceptionally good. Look, when we signed Anthony, this was who we thought Anthony would be. And Brian Immobile showing a class dribble. You know, when you see a good player, you know he's a good player. And this is what he's shown time and time again ever since the season started. He's been flawless for us. I hear people criticizing Amad Diallo on social media. Look, it's just 5 games. He's finding his feet. He started the season playing at left wing back. All of a sudden, he's on the right hand. He'll get it. He's a good player. My only criticism with Amad Diallo is he's too relaxed for me. He's too relaxed for me. The cross that came in from delay, he should have just, controlled the ball, bam, we get a goal. But he's trying to look for a spectacular. You just have to get the ball at the back of the net. That's my criticism with Amad Diallo. Get the ball at the back of the net. We need the goals. We don't need the stylistics, the style of the goal. Just get the ball at the back of the net. Just like last season again, we are not scoring enough. We are not scoring enough and we are conceding. We are not scoring enough and we are conceding. We have to get into a situation where we can win 2-0, 3-0 before we can start doing this styles. Get the ball at the back of the net. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Patrick Dogu. Undoubtedly, he can be good. Undoubtedly. He has the potential to be one of the best left wing back or whatever, left wing or left back, whatever you call it. His positioning is phenomenal. He's always at the right position at the right time with Patrick Dogu. He stretches the play, he inverted the play. He's always at the right place. And that's his position. And this is high IQ in football. It's high IQ. Being able to be at the right position 9 out of 10 is a high IQ. Because he's not just running about. Offensively, his positioning is just top notch. But his decision making has always let him down. When you're watching United, you kind of wonder why Patrick Dogu always is in a dangerous position, always in a position to deliver a cross, always in a position to shoot, because of his high IQ, because of his reading of the game. This just is not, it's not coincidence. It's someone who understands his role, understands the system, and has the IQ to be able to position himself at the right place at the right time to receive balls, or to be in a position to receive balls in the final third, or at the way to be able to cross or to stretch out the play. But his technique and decision making always lets him down. Sometimes you're expecting Patrick Dogu to whip the ball as quick as possible, and he doesn't. He just hold on to the ball for longer than you expected. Sometimes you expect him to hold the ball, to draw players in before he closes the ball, and he just whips the ball. His decision making, that is the problem here. That is the problem here. Once he's 20 years old, once he gets this technique and decision, especially his decision making sorted out, sometimes he just throws the ball instead of whipping the ball. Once he gets this decision making and technique and when and where to play certain balls right, it's game over. It's game over because he's defensively is astute. Defensively, Patrick Dogu is astute. His recovery and everything about defensively is astute. It's at a higher level. But his offensive decision making is the problem. is the problem. When we're able to sort these things out, oh come on, it's game over for anybody. It's game over for everybody. Now you can see our El Capitano, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes running. The team wanted this win. You could see that the team wanted this win. Like I said, sometimes it's not just about tactical, it's about the players' desire and their willingness to play. Everybody was running, everybody was in for the tackle. Mazwari, 100% duels won. Sometimes you wonder how we got Mazwari 50 million pounds, and this takes me back to when what was this coach said sometimes instead of spending 50 billion pounds on 20 players or 10 players, it's better spending 50 million pounds on just a player. And Mazwari is that kind of player. 50 million pounds. And his experience, his intelligence, his decision making, his all round, he's just phenomenal. He doesn't need to be run up and down because of his positioning. He knows where the ball is going to be. He's already read the play from the opponent. He knows what to do. It's just flawless. He plays football as if he doesn't sweat. And this is high IQ in football. Back there we had Wan-Bissaka, and everybody was in awe of how Wan-Bissaka always get a last minute ditch of tackle. He always trying to run back to recovery and slide. His decision, his position was always wrong, but his recovery was up to par, just like Kyle Walker. Most of the times, Kyle Walker's City positioning was always bad, but because of recovery pace, it makes it look good. Mazwari is not running 100 meter dash pass in order to recover. He's always there. He's always there, making the game simple, making the game look simple. But that's high IQ. That's high IQ. He's never out of position. He's always there, both in offense, both in attack. The reading of the game is an elite level. It's on an elite level. 50 million pounds? Come on, bro. For Mazwari, this is the kind of players we need in the team. This is the kind of player we need in the team. Now let's go to Casemiro. Look, Casemiro should have done better. You're on yellow card, inexperience. 6-time champion, 5-time Champions League winner. You could have done more better than that. He wasn't going anywhere. Chelsea player wasn't going anywhere. He was already surrounded. He wasn't going anywhere. So why force it? He wasn't going anywhere. So why force it? You just be around him, he's going to lose the ball. He was going to lose the ball. Just being around him, getting that man down. Like I said, we always cause trouble for ourselves. And that what Casemiro did. Bring trouble, and I was even very happy when I saw Cunha and Mount coming from the bench. It gives you that strength in depth that Manchester United will be craving for. We have that on the bench. Kobe Mainoo coming from the bench. I know people will want Kobe Mainoo to start. He will start. Trust me, the season is long. He will start games. Trust that. I trust that he will start games. Let's bring him up to par. Let's bring him up to par. Let's bring him up to speed. Coming from the bench also helps him because he's an intelligent player. He reads the game from the bench, comes in and do his bit of it. This is what a young player is supposed to do. Because it's Manchester United and because Manchester United winning, all of a sudden he has to start. He can start. But let's be patient. Because I believe when he starts starting games, nobody going to bench him. He's going to play automatic every week, every weekend. He's going to get there. But for now, let's enjoy Kobe Mainoo coming from the bench and let's stop that criticism. It's too much. For once this week, nobody is going to disturb us with the system. For once this week, nobody is going to criticize our coach. For once this week, everything will be what? Good news for Manchester United. And this is the kind of response you have to come and get. Against Chelsea, we won. Just like the coach said, now let's build momentum. Against Brentford, we have to win. Against Sunderland, we have to win. Then we go into international break. 9 out of 12 points. If we're able to get these 3 matches now. The winning of the 2 matches now. 9 out of 12 points. That's it. 9 out of 12 points in 4 games. And it's good for Manchester United. Get the momentum build. You go for international break and you come. Whatever happened to Liverpool, you've built a certain level of momentum. Right? Go into Liverpool game with what? A surety, with what? Belief, with a good attitude, and anything can happen. That's what we have to do. Win and make sure we score early. We just concede. And look, I'm hoping for Sam Lament to start, because I still don't. I'm always still nervous with Bayanda. I felt he should have come out with the crossing. There was nobody around. We just come on and get the ball out. Let it Chobla hit the ball and standing there like Andrew Nana. I just didn't like the way we considered the goal. Come out and claim the cross. Come out and claim the cross. Claim it. And stop standing. Nobody come out and command your 18. This is what I want our goalkeepers to do. We just always cock the ball watching. And anytime our defenders are not able to clear the ball, it's going to the back of the net. You know it. Come out and claim the cross. Don't make the game too difficult for us. And these goalkeepers always make our defense panic. This is how United had to respond, and they responded. Now let's gain some momentum and let's get some points. 7 points at 11th, 10 points off, 3 points off top 4, maybe 3 points off second place. It's not bad, and we are playing good teams. Good teams, and this is how we want to be judged. Not every game. Now let's build momentum. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my continue to like, subscribe, and comment on the comment section below. Let this channel grow. Let my channel grow. Let my channel grow.